have a phobia of spiders. That's what today's show's about. Phobias, not spiders. CVTV starts now. Look, I know it's not Halloween, but who doesn't love some good phobias? There are plenty of phobias. But before we go over it, let's go over some expectations and announcements. A now expectation in all Polk schools is to bring your laptops fully charged. Don't forget to follow RLAP. Respectful, responsible, active learner, and problem solver. Here at LHMS, we have a dress code. 6th graders wear charcoal gray, 7th graders are red, and 8th graders are black. Your jacket must be zip up or button up and no holes, rips, and or frays in your jeans. And no Crocs this year. Don't forget to follow CVTV at Official CVTV News and subscribe to our YouTube channel, CVTV News. The word of the day is acticophobia. It is the fear of failing. Now let's go to Ava on the different types of phobias.
Did you know that there are different types of phobias? They are negative experiences, genetic, and brain function phobias. Negative experience traumas are caused by traumatic causes. For example, somebody with arachnophobia, which is a fear of spiders, may be caused by them getting bit by a spider when they were younger. Genetic phobias are phobias that may be passed down by a parent or a relative. If one of your parents or your relatives have a fear of spiders, then it may be passed down to you too. Brain functioning phobias are phobias that may be caused by certain brain functioning issues. For example, if you have a mental issue, you may be prone to fearing something. Now, I'm gonna go research what my phobia is. Remember, I'm Ava, reporting for CVTV.
Thanks, Ava. I had no idea that there were 3 different types of phobias. The math fact of the day is 34 minus 5 plus x equals 13. Solve for x. X equals negative 16. Now let's go to Kylie to find out the top 10 common phobias.
Have you ever wondered what the top most common phobias are? Well, if you don't, I'm here to tell you. One of the first phobias is acrophobia. Acrophobia is where you're afraid of tall objects and heights. The next phobia we'll talk about is trypophobia. Trypophobia is where someone is afraid of small holes or needles. About 10% of people have this fear. The next phobia we'll talk about is claustrophobia. Claustrophobia is where you're afraid of tight spaces and tight areas. About 12.5 people have this fear. To let you know of these common phobias, do you think you have any of these? Well, I'll catch you later. I'm Kylie reporting for CVTV.
Thanks, Kylie. I had no idea that being afraid of clowns was a common phobia. The history fact of the day is that Pioneer 11 launched in 1973. Now let's go to you, Cougars, to find out what y'all's biggest fear is.
My biggest fear is heights.
My biggest fear is really big crowds. My biggest fear is roller coasters.
Hi, my name's Quinn, and my biggest fear is being left out.
My greatest fear are snakes.
I'm afraid of being alone. My biggest fear is heights.
Thanks, Cougars. That was some great answers. My biggest fear is bugs. Today's science fact of the day is that sound travels 4 times faster in water than it does air. Well, now I can name most of my phobias. But let's get back to the show. I'm Kiana, signing off of CVTV. I'm blinking like a lot. It's obnoxious. The science fact of the day is that Pioneer...
It's actually called claustrophobia.
And my biggest FOMO is FOMO. 3, 2. 3, 2.
Name most of my phobias. Arachnophobia, cyanophobia, abnophobia. Did I say it right?
Acrophobia.
Acrophobia. Science fact is that sound travels faster in water than sound? No.
Yes.
Now let's go to Kylie on the common